Hello, welcome to our weekly live streaming on YouTube and Discord. Please give me short feedback if everything is working smoothly. Check here shortly, but I think everything should work fine. You should hear and see me. Okay, then welcome to Order Flow Trading with Robert Rosa. Hello, Sebastian. Nice to see you. Welcome to everyone who does not know me yet. My name is Robert Rosa. I started trading at the age of 13. With the age of 17, that was 1999, before the year 2000, I founded an investment firm in Frankfurt, Germany with two partners. They were actually also my mentors and taught me the trading and investment business, everything regarding hedge funds, managed accounts, and private equity. I sold my shares in that company and I moved to China in 2004, where I set up my second investment company with a Chinese partner together. At the peak, I managed over 100 million US dollar, was quite successful. We were trading mostly Hang Seng, CL, gold futures, and also invested in companies, and we were also bringing companies to the Hong Kong and Shenzhen stock markets. And if you are very successful in China, well, look at Jack Ma and other people, you get somehow problem. And in May 2011, I was detained from the Chinese police, and I spent the next 7 years and 7 months in prison in China. I was released in December 2018, and after my first year out of prison, I wrote a best-selling book. Unfortunately, it's only available in German right now, but I hope that we can translate it to English soon. You can find many information about me on robertrosa.com. I'm running a trading communities, a free community for traders in the English-speaking area, and also one community with a money-back guarantee, where we focus exclusively on, I would say, prop trading and how you can fund your accounts as quickly as possible. And actually, you copy my blueprint, and if you do this over a period of 12 months and you're not getting funded, well, then probably I did something wrong. But of course, you have to do your homework to pass this challenge. General disclosure: all Bookmap Limited materials, information, and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Risk disclosure: trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. In trading, everyone is responsible for himself. You should really put this above your screens and always remind you of that. There's no one else responsible for your trading success or failures. Now let's get out of here. So let's have a look at the markets. I did basically today pre-session trading. Right now it's working quite well around VWAP. I made $900 with trading basically standard deviations during the morning time. It's working quite well, and we can actually fund accounts quite quickly with this strategy. Now we had news today. Let's have a look at that. First, news calendar. And we had initial jobless claims, mostly according to the consensus. So there was no huge surprise. At 7 p.m. we have the 30-year bond auction. We should be careful if you're a day trader. Maybe there is one or the other move. And Fed daily speech tonight. Let's see. Also, we can note there is public holiday in Germany, so no one is working and trading. We have something called Man's Day. So this also has probably some circumstances on a quiet market today. Now we can see what happened at 2:30. We can see we had a small move on the upside, but only 6-7 points. It's not really worthwhile to consider this move. The only thing that I always like to show exactly before we get this news, the book is going to be emptied couple seconds or milliseconds before the news release, and then we had this move from 5,204 to 11,678 points. That is not much. So let's check if there are any questions and how many people are actually attending. Yeah, you can leave a like button if you like. Okay, just checking here my Discord channel, the news, but there is also nothing new yet. So we can see we have a lot of liquidity compared on the upside, 5,220, 25, but it just looks big, but there are only like 250 contracts, 144 one. It's not that huge in my point of view. Let's have a look at the bigger time frame. For this we of course going to take a different chart. We can see why do we have a lot of liquidity in this area. There are two settlement prices at 5,212.75 and here at 13.75 from yesterday and today. This is mostly a strong resistance zone. And then of course we have a lot more liquidity on the 20. This is this zone, the highs here. I would definitely not enter long positions here. I would be carefully, probably that the market should run, get into this 20 zone, fetch the liquidity in Bookmap 20 and try to either short the market on this side or wait for reversal setup. Reversal setup could look like this, that we simply have like a market sweep on the upside, but we don't know when the market will stop. But once we saw this sweep, then we basically add an anchored VWAP and try to jump on the trend when the market is retesting the anchored VWAP. And for days trading, I will also add the VWAP from the regular trading sessions. So I do this on configure add-ons, VWAP. Now we're creating a new one starting from today. The other ones, this one basically we can delete. One we can also delete. And this one also. Now something should load. Yeah, let me check again. Did I make a mistake? Try it again, create a new line. Starting time. Well, yeah. Sometimes the market did not open yet. Yeah, so I did not check this. Now I do it again. We have to wait for this VWAP to actually get in place. The market did not officially open yet. Well, sometimes you simply do not see the forest because there are too many trees. It's like a German phrase. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them here on YouTube or Discord. You can actually add the VWAP at the beginning of our calculation here to have a reference point. And we can also add the standard deviations until we have the new VWAP in play. And I leave this one in white. So as you can see here, trading around VWAP was in the pre-session is always a nice play. Short-term trades, you just take like 6 ticks profit target, and the market basically, if it is in this rangy condition, it's mostly around 10 o'clock Central European time, which is like 4 a.m. Eastern time. So it's during midnight session, for Americans. But these, for very short term, or they are slow trades with a short take profit, but they are very reliable. And especially if you start to trade prop firm accounts, this is a nice way to actually get them funded. So what's going to happen here? This VWAP should not have started yet. Hide VWAP. Check the bigger picture again. I want to show you something. We can take this range, make it a little bit larger. Then we see that we also have a nice point of control from Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday in this area, around 5,214. I will extend this zone. Settings. And if we continue this volume profile, then we basically see that we have a huge POC here. And in this area, you normally are not looking for long entries. This is the fair value area here. Now, if we probably dip into this area around the 220, we will see a short or quick sell-off, like we could see here once, twice, third time, fourth time, and getting this quick dips into the zones. Basically here, I would say the next support level is in this area. We have this high volume nodes here. This is what I pay attention to. You must see it in this way. Here is a very huge accumulation during this week, starting from Monday. We have on the upside this resistance zone. But you do not basically search for long position in this area. Really, the market needs a lot of power to actually break through. And then just let the market break through, and you simply wait that we basically get a correction again. Looks like this. The market is going up, and then makes a retest to this point of control zone to actually continue the uptrend. But to go long here, for me, without any catalyst like special news, is no way, or a dead end trade for me. And this explains the liquidity zones in this area. 220, this is the top of the high volume node, and basically prices will not be accepted there anymore. You can see small iceberg orders coming into play. 7 is not large yet, but these are sell limit orders. That's probably waiting for the market opening to get executed. And if many people or larger icebergs are willing to sell in this area, they probably believe that there is no power or no strength to get on higher range levels. Okay, I can also see something went wrong with the YouTube chat. Probably this is why no one can write. Let me double check this. Hello, Steven. Good day. I hope the YouTube chat is working. I just got an error message, but now it's back again. So again, always important to pay attention to, that is the settlement price. It's at 5, 2, seems fine, yeah, then it's okay. Settlement price is here, always important. I already put it into my chart here. Settlement price is basically nothing else than the final calculation day. How much profit or loss did the fund make or realize, and also what is your margin requirements. If you have a lot of positions, do you have to add money or can you withdraw money to invest it on different purposes? This is how the smart money is thinking. Yeah, Florian and Demo Trader, I can see your post. Now it should work again. Now more and more people are coming. They're waking up. Market opening will start soon. For everyone who is again new here in this webinar, we have this huge point of control from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that basically cannot be easily broken. Into this area 520 maximum, I would say. Then we see another stop like here, 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 here. So I'm looking to short opportunities in this area, definitely. And this is also in conjunction with the liquidity level that we have now pre-market opening. Can jump into other markets. Maybe let's see what does the NQ telling us. Okay, I have to load the Trader Map Pro again. Second. It will take a while. And let's check oil. Okay, nice sell-off starting here. These are interesting zones. Well, just to show you, if you can see it here. Sell-off zones, you just enter the anchored VWAP on the top. Then we can see how the market is actually going with the VWAP. These are very nice trading setups. We have this high, then we create this emptiness, this void zone or blackness, however you define it. We create a retest to the anchored VWAP, and you can really see it's like magic, exactly hitting here. This would be a short entrance, and you see the market continues to drop. And if you still did not catch your entrance here, you simply take this connection point, create a new anchored VWAP, and basically you can see same sort of game. Market is creating this void zone, and here basically you have re-entrance, or even here, and you can go with the flow, go with the trend. So valid short entrance for CL would be in this area, 79.30. We can see also some liquidity popping up. And here at this VWAP, I think that's the VWAP from the beginning of the records. We can also see we do not only have the VWAP there, but also liquidity coming into the market. And now the difference is how can we detect if we actually have a change of trends? There are signs that I really like. These are the iceberg orders. We can see we get a couple iceberg orders. These are the blue lines. They are not huge yet, but they're actually pushing the price upwards. We can see it. The limit price move up, it's moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. So someone has to or wants to buy. So if I see something like this and I know we have the VWAP here, probably I would create a new VWAP, and maybe I speculate simply on the fact that the trend might be broken. So I would look for this emptiness here and probably look for a long signal here with the target in this range. You can just follow this. We do not know if the market is moving or making a change of trend, but our risk that we are going to take is very short or very small, because I can see immediately if the market breaks below, the game is over and you're out of the market with risking only a few ticks. But if the market moves into your direction, you make your 20, 30 ticks or more. And then you have a very good reward to risk structure. Check back on the NQ. Can we see anything special here? It's most likely the same moves like in the ES, but here now we have the Trader Map Pro activated, and basically we get a cleaner picture of the chart, and these strange algo orders are deleted. Tasca, yeah, against Real Madrid in Wembley, exactly. That was also quite a game. Last night I saw it, but now Borussia Dortmund is going to kick their ass. Then if Dan is around here, then probably I'm trying to get tickets for Wembley. The sales will start, I think, this weekend, and maybe I'm lucky to get a ticket, but I believe this will be very, very difficult because there are simply too many crazy Dortmund fans. Our stadium is always full. We have every game is sold out with over 81,000 visitors. So if you ever visit to Germany, we only have in Dortmund, my hometown, we only have two things. The first one is football or soccer. The second one is beer. Both you can enjoy a lot. Now let's add some anchored VWAPs here. Here we wouldn't have gotten an entry. The market did not actually touch the VWAP, and I like this sort of market sweeps. We have this sweep up to the liquidity, and then we have this turnaround point. Now the question is where to enter this turnaround point. Basically it would be somewhere like here in this area. but didn't touch the VWAP, so there was no actually possibility for me to enter. Then maybe here in this area I would at least trail my entries, and then here would be a valid entry, but basically I would already, if I would take this long position, I would probably lose money here. But we can see on the other side that we actually have the opposite scenario on the upside, this small market sweep, fetching the liquidity, then you anchor the VWAP here, and you can see you have this vacuum, blackness, and here you can get your short entrance and simply let the market run. You would get a valid entry point here. And now we can see that these two VWAPs are actually moving together, so maybe this would be a nice short area, 18,200, and we can see also liquidity is coming into the market. But I wouldn't trade it now because we have 4 minutes, 5 minutes to market opening, so this is simply to get a picture for the market, to understand what VWAP can do for you, how you can trade it and become successful. Oh, Dan, you're here. Basically, yeah, 1st of June, London, yeah. Going to Wembley, I hope. And then we can drink a couple of pints over there. I know there is no sale for the tickets. You have to register as a member. Yes, I know that. And well, we are going to apply for this. Will be an interesting situation, yeah. Yeah, also same, Sebastian. Yeah, hopefully one of us gets lucky. Yeah. Well, for everyone who doesn't know soccer, this game is the equivalent of the Super Bowl in the United States. Who's becoming Europe's #1 and best soccer club in Europe. And basically, if you are #1 in Europe, you're #1 worldwide. So let's see again, crude oil. We could see this downwards trend is still intact. And now we are actually going to VWAP to see if this zone is this resistance zone or not. We do not know it yet, but what I basically do is, if this level doesn't hold, I simply switch my thinking and well consider that we might have an upwards trend. Let's see, downtrend is at its end, and then we have a support zone here at around 79.05 USD. The DAX makes new highs. Well, I think the exchange is not closed in Europe. Or maybe it's the after hour or 18,000. Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, definitely new all-time high. Crazy. Crazy, this market. So, market opening starting. as I already mentioned, we are actually in a very high volume node zone from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We built up this point of control at 5,214, and for me, I do not think that we are going to make new highs easily. So the basic game plan is to look for short opportunities in these low volume zones. Here the 5,219, 20. And if we compare, or if we have a look in Bookmap, then we can see ES, we have the liquidity also 5,220, 19, and this is where I would look for short opportunities. Now the market starting, we have this iceberg order not executed yet at 5,216.25. And the VWAP should also, the new VWAP. No, the VWAP started later. What did change? See what I'm going to. Nope, not this one. To organize the VWAPs here. This one out. See if this is working now. Exactly, now we have it here at 3:30 p.m. or market opening in New York. Still can see two smaller iceberg orders, one here at 5,211 and one at 5,216. For me, it's now important to get a feeling. How does the market react on the VWAPs? There are days when the market is very accurate, really tipping exactly on the standard deviations, and on other times the market is a little bit more choppy. And this is something for me to have a feeling, to get the idea of it. But right now we still do not have any huge movement. We can see we exactly hit the standard deviation here, almost here. But right now there's nothing to do. I want to see that the market goes to the level of 5,220 to look for short opportunities. Yeah, then the Bayern-Dortmund final would be a lot more interesting. But as you could see, the goal from Bayern Munich, which they did not, did not give in the overtime, was already a little, disaster. So market is not doing much right now. So we simply wait and see. Switch to other markets. What is oil doing? Oil actually, yeah, did exactly what I anticipated. Change of trends. I entered the anchored VWAP here. We could see the market did go, broke the trend, retest on VWAP, and then let it run. And exactly this happened. We had a little zone here where the market has to decide, do we want to change our trend or do we want to create a new trend? And the decision was clear. Now we are in the uptrend and basically are waiting to hit new VWAP zones to find entry opportunities. Same here again. That's the game, and the market probably will go back to sender. Got it here. This liquidity zones at around 80 should be the next target, and then we can see what the market is going to do. So here no direction yet, sideways. $5,211. There is the iceberg order. Let's see when it's going to happen. It's getting filled. Yes, executed 100. Okay. Now let's look at the chart. Where are we? We couldn't go to these highs. Like I said, this point of control is very strong, so to look for long trades in this area is simply not the right way. Now let's see if we can basically build up a short trend. Next levels, I would say around 5,206. Still, we just saw the stop run here. 496 or 500 going together with the iceberg order. There is no actually clear direction for me at that moment. Wait and see. Can you explain what is point of control, Pete? Of course. Point of control is this level. If you look at the chart here, we can see below, this is the volume by time. So you have a time zone, like 3-minute chart. So you see the volume that was transacted in a 3-minute time period here. This is not that important for me. For me, it's important what is the volume traded by price. And this we can see here in the volume profile. Then I can select a range with a tool called fixed range volume profile. For example, I add it here. And then I know in this uptrend, we have this red zone or this red line. This is the point of control. In this area, the price level of 5,183.25 was the most traded price level. That means buyers and sellers agreed that this is a fair price. So this is why we are calling it point of control. Now in the larger picture over the last days, this week from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday already, I draw in a volume profile to see where is the point of control, and this zone is exactly here at 5,214. And a zone like this over a couple of days is a very strong magnet point. It's very unlikely that the market will simply break through and make new all-time highs, because above here we could see the prices do not find any acceptance. So I think it's simply too expensive to buy. And then the market will go back into this fair zone. This is the yellow part. And will try to be in that range for as long as possible until all the big players have built up their position, and then they decide, okay, now it's time to move the market into a new direction. This can either be on the downside or on the upside. We don't know this. But right now, to find trades to go long or short or this area here is quite, or to find long positions here at 5,217 is a very high risk trades, actually useless trades. You're looking to find shorts at this area, or if you go below here around 5,200, you're looking for long opportunities. Trading futures live volume profile with value area and POX should be on everyone's chart. One of the most useful tools intraday in bigger time frames. Exactly, trading futures live. It's a basic tool that everyone should know and trade from A to Z, and it always should be on your, well, yeah, in your chart. And now we can see here we also have the session volume profile on the left side in Bookmap if we want to enter it, but I cannot see the longer time frame on Bookmap. That is a problem. We do not have that historical data. And I always recommend do your homework first on a longer time frame. This is what I also do every day. Make this analysis, write down my important trading zones, get to know them, and then you actually switch to Bookmap and make the fine tuning of your trading ideas. Now we can see a nice order is coming in, almost 500 contracts, that's 5,203. We can see we had the high here. I basically like to use this as a turnaround or at the end of a trend, and I create an anchored VWAP here. And now we can see that the market is basically trailing below VWAP, this anchored VWAP from the high. As long as we stay below here, the market is short. And we can see we get liquidity at the 5,208. This is the standard deviation. And now it's the market simply right on the trend direction. Possible short entries would be in this area. I do not like to enter the market short here at this level, because the question is always for me where to put the stop loss. And if I know that at VWAP price levels the market either continuing the downtrend or will create a new trend. If you break through, we have a new trend, and I would simply add a VWAP at the bottom. I don't know that. I'm just simply trading this way because I know normally algorithms should enter the market at VWAP price level, and these small trades of mostly only 6, 7, 8 or 10 ticks are my bread and butter, with a SL of, for my private capital, of 5 to 6 ticks in the ES. Depends on volatility, of course. You're welcome, Pete. Can show here during pre-session trading I did some trades around VWAP. Bookmap. There's very nice trading strategies. You basically trade the range, you buy at standard deviation, you flat your positions at VWAP, and take profit at the first VWAP. I made $900 quickly with this sort of trading, but I only recommend this during pre-session trading because we do not have that high volatility and the market will always turn back or trade around VWAP. You buy below, you sell above. As simple as that. Easy trading. If you live in Europe, I can recommend that. But during official trading hours, we have completely different liquidity and volume, so you have to either trade less position size or you adjust your strategy. Patricia, good morning, Robert. Could you please tell me what time frame do you use? Well, here on Bookmap, we do not have a time frame in this way. It's simply a tick chart. Every tick, every order transaction that we can see. You have the possibility to make time slices, like 1 minute. Then you have your 1 minute slices of a chart, or 5 minutes. But basically I do not use any time slices. I simply scroll into the big picture and small time frame like I'm actually needed right now for my visualization, for my trading. But if I look at charts, I'm basically starting with a daily chart, make my analysis, moving down to a 1 hour chart, and then 15-minute charts for day trading. Mostly I use 15 minutes to give me the important points that I need. And if I trade intraday, that also depends on the volatility. Always, what is the VIX doing? Volatility index. Right now the VIX is at 13.22, is almost an all-time low. But then I use the 1 minute chart to actually see where are my support and resistance zones, and I act accordingly to these zones. But for me, the question, according to which time frame, it doesn't matter, because you can see everything on any time frame. I can see the same thing here on this 1 minute chart and I can see on Bookmap. You just have to know what are you looking for. How are you going to divide for your trading a chart? What is important? What is the first thing that you want to actually see and to make your decisions? Where was the beginning of the VWAP? It was not the daily VWAP, it was beginning of the recording. I opened Bookmap, I think at 9:30 this morning, Central European time. Then I simply use this VWAP. You can see if the VWAP actually, if the market is reacting to that VWAP level or not. And if you can see that this is happening, then you simply start to trade it. Like we can see here, we have a reaction at the VWAP from the high, and we have also this day VWAP here. So we can see there are reactions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ticks. Basically this is mostly enough for my trading. We can see the market went from this bottom to VWAP to hit the VWAP, makes this pullback of 6 to 8 ticks, and that is fine for me. You're welcome, Patricia. Also welcome, Sebastian. So now we have the stop run here. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and you can also hit the like button. That's Steven, that stop run, would you say it's weak shorts? Let me think. Weak shorts, yeah. I mean, the main focus is basically short on that market right now because of this huge point of control. And also there are many VWAP traders, yeah. Let me put it into context. We have algorithms that are buying below or want to go short at this level. And then on the other side, there are also traders who basically want to buy when the market breaks above VWAP. So and then you get this sweep. Yeah, we see iceberg orders trading around VWAP price. And now there is a struggle between who actually wants to see the market lower and who wants to see the market higher. What we have to also take in consideration, and we're exactly at this level, we have here the VWAP from the trading day, from market opening. And many algorithms are programmed at this VWAP, not at this VWAP. So probably someone just wanted to push the market to this direction to get their orders filled. But we can see many times these spikes around VWAP, and there are always like 5 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is normally my stop loss. And then I'm already out of the market. I'm not willing to actually pay more because many times the market simply, it's the first touch, we have this nice short opportunities. And here, yeah, sometimes traders are also speculating against it, yeah, to actually go to this VWAP and see. We really do not know what is happening there, if these are weak shorts or not. I only know that algorithms are trying to do something. And this is what I am trying to see. And we can see we broke now through VWAP. Normally I would enter a new VWAP here. Now we have a change of trend. We could see the struggle between the VWAP from the low, the VWAP from the high. This is a so-called pinching zone. VWAPs are coming together. The market has to decide who's stronger. We have the upsell here, the downsell here, and now the bulls are again stronger. And the market is going back into this price range, which we actually have here. And this is in accordance with the liquidity. We can see there is a lot of liquidity inside this range. So the business is not done yet here. Everything red. This is the first opening range. Now people still have to do something before they can actually shift the market. And this is then again here basically the larger. Well, let's load. This area here. Volume profile, point of control, and now we are struggling until the business is done. We don't know when this will be. Marcus, I do not have a time frame for the VWAP because each VWAP has a starting point, and this starting point we define. Let's say we have the official market opening, then the VWAP is starting exactly at 9 AM Eastern time, or 9:30 Eastern time, or 3:30 Central European time. And basically you enter the VWAP at crucial points like highs, lows, or events. So the idea of the time frame in VWAP doesn't exist. Patricia, I setting up deviation bands on 1 minute chart. Do you use 1 to 3 deviations. I use 2 deviations. This is the first deviation and second deviation. But in total, these are 2 above VWAP and 2 below VWAP. So you have 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the middle one, this one, pink one, is the VWAP. Then below, the standard deviations is the first one, minus, -2, the second one. And then you have this above. These 5 lines I am using. And this is basically what I am, the standard settings for VWAPs. Profiting, hi there. Would there be live trades or just commentary? Here at the Bookmap channel, we only give market education and are not providing live trades. It's about getting to know the market structure, the order book, of course the order flow, to get a feeling for this. For many people it's new. Live trading basically happens in private rooms. Marcos, using AVWAP and standard deviation is a great idea. Yes, it definitely is a great idea. As long as it is working in this way, I'm also very happy with it, because it really brings everything down to the point. We have the price and we have the volume. These are the 2 most important factors for me in trading. And this is combining price and volume as a benchmark. And I know it is used by the big players, by algorithms, by banks, hedge funds, pension funds, to actually get fair price levels for their entries of their large position sizes. And this is the only thing that I'm trading in my day trading approach. How to create these lines? Well, there was, I'm not sure. You have to go to, I have a different version for this Anchored VWAP tool, but if you want to enter them, you basically get the timestamp. Yeah, you can see the time slot here. Then you get to manage plug-ons, a VWAP, create VWAP, create session start. Yeah, and then you can simply change the starting point here, and this VWAP will be created. Create VWAP current time, you can do this. I will create it, but you can then change the time. So you still can leave some likes here on the YouTube channel if you enjoy it. Well, now market is going back into this rotation zone. And hitting the point of control, the weekly point of control, would it be? Still looking, CL, still not on the way to hit the $80. Well, as you can see, trading crude oil is also a very nice market for VWAP trading. The NQ also, shorter time frame. can see the market moving to these VWAPs. You can also add one at the bottom. Didn't get an entry chance here, but here at the top, market has to fight. We can see here in the NQ from market opening, always moving at VWAP, anchor VWAP, and again sell off, sell off, sell off, and the trend is continuing. If you are a longer time frame trader, you simply let your positions run and you only place new anchored VWAPs at high levels to trail your stop loss. We can see again here, market is touching VWAP and continuing the downtrend. I am personally not that trader who's holding that positions in a short-term trading for so long. I am simply looking at small trades, 8 to 10 ticks to take my profit. So then, as you can see, I already have another webinar now with our community members, and there we also have the topic of a VWAP. If you want to learn more, you can join our communities in English for free, or also paid communities on school. This one, and also where we're doing live trading and so on our paid community about VWAP, and there is now a VWAP webinar starting. Otherwise, then we will see each other next week again. Yeah, I hope if you're from Germany, enjoy Father's Day, and we have public holidays, probably only in Germany. Yeah. So then take care and see you next week, same time, same place. Next Wednesday in German, and Thursdays always before market opening on this English channel. Bye, and Sebastian, see you also later, and all the other community members. Bye.